So Mazel
How's
Tov
my
again.
Thank you.
You know, 4.5 years ago, I had the pleasure of marrying. It was 4.5 years.
Oh, that we got married, yeah.
Yes. And then
Or
about
it'll
2.5
be 4 in August, yeah.
Okay, and then a couple years ago, Maya was named.
She'll be 3 in July, so it'll be 3.
Wow.
Almost 3 years. Oops.
So it's really my pleasure, you know, having known your extended family for a long time, and then just being under the chuppah with the two of you, and now these babies, beautiful kids.
Thank you.
It is really gives me a lot of happiness.
She's sitting on Daddy's lap.
Yeah. So, as you know, the naming ceremony is one of bringing a child into the covenant. I know you're hearing every word, Chloe, so it's okay. You can dribble if you want, that's fine. So it's bringing a child into the covenant of the Jewish people, because we take naming seriously, and of course you've named her, or you're about to name her after 3 very important ancestors of hers, and that preserves, it's a way of giving someone immortality, to name a new baby after people have passed away, and over time you're going to tell your girls stories of the people who have passed away, who are such an important part of your family, because it's not just good to have a name, it's good to have a story behind the name. So I know that as good parents you're going to do that. And in our tradition, this covenantal ceremony, it's a way that we heighten and celebrate the moment, and give Chloe a name that connects her to the Jewish people. And also as a covenantal ceremony, it's one where we relate to the word brit, covenant, of different kinds in Judaism. The covenant of space, which is the sign of peace, and the covenant of time, which is Shabbat, festivals, and the covenant of learning, covenant of Torah. And then this most intimate, personal covenant is carrying a name and carrying a history. So we're going to begin with the ceremony. And, you know, if you want to adapt the grandparent parts, you want me to read the grandparent part? Okay. So if you hand it to me, I will do that. I'll do the grandparent part, adapt it a little.
Thank you.
Naming is an art as old as humanity. According to Jewish tradition,
On the truth.
Yeah.
when Adam first walked in the Garden of Eden, God gave him the most precious gift next to life itself, the power to name. By naming, we make familiar the unfamiliar. By naming, we make friends with the unknown. By naming, we lift one above the ordinary, giving one distinction, personality, and autonomy. Our names tell much about us. When we tell our names, we tell a little of our story as well. To have a name is to have a focus. To have a name is to have a symbol. Today, we celebrate the coming of a new life into our world, and the coming of a new member into the covenant of our people. Our God and God of all generations, we are grateful for new beginnings, for the bond of life that links one generation to another. Thankful for the blessings of family, for the love and care that brings meaning and happiness to our lives, and we rejoice with you at the birth of this beautiful child. May she grow along with her family in wisdom and love and harmony, and may your home be filled with words of Torah and acts of kindness.
Don't touch those, please. Those are
And may all of us be enabled to share in the joy of seeing this child grow into adulthood, a blessing to her family and to all humanity. So now I'm going to have you light the 2 tall takers.
Watch this, Maya. Do you
I watched the.
want to help
watch
me
the
light
match.
these? Watch this.
Just be careful.
This is a match. The 2 tall ones. Whoa.
Those are the parental candles.
Do you see the fire?
So one of those candles represents Daddy, and one represents Mommy. And there was a candle like this for you, Maya, a couple years ago, and 3 years ago, and now there's going to be candles for Chloe. Yeah. And so now you have each have this.
We will eventually.
You got it?
Do you want
Oh. Your hands are full. So,
Here, see
the
here.
mother, father, just read alternately.
Okay.
And then you'll fuse. So what you should do now, excuse me, what you should do now is read that, and then you'll take, each of you will take the parental candle and fuse it into the baby. Okay?
There is a new light in our hearts and in our home.
These candles celebrate the birth of our child.
Out of the creative darkness of the womb, she has come.
These candles celebrate her emergence into the light.
Child of light, you know not yet the love and joy overflowing from our hearts.
So each of you pick up your Karen candle. Here,
Oh yeah, I
here.
got it. All right.
Fuse it into the baby candle. Here, move the kiddush.
2, 3. Aww. Yeah, you like
You
that,
like that?
Coco?
Right.
And then on the next page, if this is the cup you used at your wedding, then
It
say
is.
this
Yep.
cup. Okay.
Oh, no, it's not.
Okay, then it's a cup.
Maya's. Okay.
Okay, so then a cup of wine for when you get to that part, and when you get to the mother part, now tasting for the second time because it's your second child. Okay, so Justin, start at the top.
So once before at our wedding, we drank together from this cup of wine. We drink again, for we have shared the greatest of joys, that of participating in the creation of new life.
The sweet taste of the wine is the symbol of the fruit of our love, which we are now tasting for the second time. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen.
Read the English now.
Woohoo!
You can read the
All
English.
right.
You abound in blessings, source of all creation, who creates the fruit of the vine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechianu v'kianu v'kianu lazman hazeh. You abound in blessings, source of all creation, who has kept us in life and sustained us, and brought us this time of joy.
Now each of you sip from the cup, and then you can take your pinkies, put it in the wine, and touch it to Chloe's lips.
Maya, will you come sit by us, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. We're almost done.
Yeah,
And she
Maya,
gets
we're
to have a
almost
little bit.
done. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Not a
that's a
fan.
dreidel, Maya. Did you know that?
Oh, you just scared yourself?
That's a dreidel. That spins. I don't know if it'll spin on the carpet.
Dreidels, remember?
It's a
We played with
fancy
those over
dreidel.
Hanukkah.
Dreidel, I made it out of play.
Remember? Okay.
Remember?
So I don't know if it'll work
Not
on
the
the
time of year.
carpet. You can try it on the carpet. If not, it'll work on a harder surface. So it's my pleasure to read the naming blessing in Hebrew and English now. Eloheinu v'Eloheinu v'Imotenu kayem et hayatah hazot v'karei shema Yisrael chaviv malka simcha bat David Yisrael ve'elka chava hodu l'Adonai ki tov ki le'olam chasdo v'zot ha'ktana gedola tihyeh
Maya, please stop.
כשם שנכנסה לברית, כן תיכנס לתורה, לחופה, ומעשים טובים, ונאמר, Amen. Our God and God of our ancestors, sustain this child. We declare that her name shall be Chloe Dylan Platten, daughter of Justin and Chelsea, Chaviv Malka Simcha bat David Yisrael ve'elka Chava. May her father and mother rejoice in their offspring, and all of the people watching on the video, may they rejoice as well. With love and wisdom, may they be privileged to teach her the meaning of the covenant which she has entered today, and to inspire her to practice righteousness in speech and in deed, to seek truth and the ways of peace. It's fine with me about my, May she grow into adulthood as a blessing to her family, the Jewish people, and all humanity. As she has entered the covenant through naming, so may she attain the blessings of Torah, marriage, and a life of good deeds. And we all say, Amen.
Amen. Can you say amen?
Say Amen.
Say Amen.
Amen.
So here's the certificate, and when you see the rest of the family, you'd have them sign down here and on the back, right? So you have a record of everybody who witnessed it on the video or here in person. And then, for you, Chloe,
Whoa!
a T-shirt.
A t-shirt.
Hello.
So when you ride around, like in Albertsons or wherever you go,
She's like, no,
I
don't
was
do it.
named by Rabbi Rockless of University Synagogue.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this white is going to match your bow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, could be
Accessorize.
styling.
So here's your certificate, and
All
here's
right.
your shirt.